Hello, hello, my name is Tinted and thank you so much for stopping by on my video today. I'm wearing my hair down, it's straight, this feels weird. Today we're gonna be doing this look that I have on my face. Look at this highlight, you guys. I've got a bunch of new products that I'm going to be testing out for you guys, and I'm just showing you all this look here. I did a first impressions on the Morphe Glowstunner Hydrating Tinted Moisturizer. So if you want to hear my first impressions, just keep on watching. I will be doing a full day wear test with this, so do not worry about that. But if you want to know how to get this look, just keep on watching. Here is the eye look that we're doing. It's my normal shape. I tend to like more, I don't know, winged out eyeshadow these days, and I'll be using the Wet n Wild Passion Session Pigment Palette. I really liked the color story on this one, and there are a couple shades in here, which is interesting, that are not for the immediate eye area, but I totally just use a couple of those for my eyeballs and whatever. It's like, I don't know, I just find it so weird that brands are putting in shades that aren't meant for your eyes when it's an eyeshadow palette. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. I'm going in with the light brown shade, and that's gonna be going in the crease. I already have my eyes primed and concealer as a base. I have the Hide concealer on as my base. So I'm taking the Sigma E37 and I'm taking that brown and I'm literally just dabbing it in the crease. I find that these eyeshadow palettes, the formula on this is a little bit different than their normal eyeshadow. Like, it's really, really soft. I like it that it's so soft. It's very reminiscent of the blush that I've tried. What you doing? It blends so effortlessly. Like, that just blended in 2 seconds. And then with a E25, I'm taking that purple cranberry shade. This is going on the outer corner, and again, winging that out. This one I had to dab in a couple of times. It wasn't as pigmented as I thought it was going to be, so I really had to build it up to get the color that I wanted. And again, really just blending it out and winging it out, being real messy. Taking a little bit of my favorite base, which is the P. Louise eyeshadow base, putting that on the back of my hand, and then going in with the concealer brush. The brush I'm using is actually from Dollar Tree, and I'm using that just to cut the crease, so it's just that inner third. I'm taking that coppery pinky gold, and that's one of the shades that said is not meant for the immediate eye area, so I don't know if you would use it as a blush, I guess. I'm just putting that on the center of my lid, and then taking that light shimmery white, going in the inner corner. Super simple. And then I'm taking a little bit of my micellar water, and then I like cleaning up the edge to create that wing, then clean up any shimmer or eyeshadow that's fallen. But there we go. I'll be taking the House Laboratories brown eyeliner and winging out my eyeliner here. Then I'm taking some Lily lashes. These are in the style Mink Doa. These are like the most cat eye flared lashes that I have. Ta-da! There we go for the eyeshadow and the lashes and everything. Let's dive into the foundation. I'm so excited to be testing this out. This is the new Morphe Glowstunner Hydrating Tinted Moisturizer. Everybody and their mother is releasing this type of product right now. Crazy. So I'm just doing a first impressions right now. I'm going to try it just with a sponge first. I'm going to use the Juno & Co microfiber sponge here. Oh, and it's got a little pump on the end, and that's kind of cool. And I got mine in the shade Medium Glow, and it was described as a light medium with neutral undertone, which is why I picked this shade. Oh well, this is super liquidy. It definitely smells like sunscreen. Oh my gosh, it smells just like sunscreen. Hydrates for up to 24 hours, transfer resistant, non-comedogenic, lightweight tinted moisturizer. Definitely doesn't have much coverage to it from what I'm noticing. I'm gonna put it directly on the sponge on this side. Yeah, there is like This is really a tinted moisturizer. There is no coverage at all. My favorite tinted moisturizer that I've tried has to have to be the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator. That one has like really good coverage. I turned the lights down so you can see it's still very shiny, and you can still see all of the bumps. Because it is so shiny, it's like emphasizing a lot of the texture on my face. This isn't looking too cute. I'm gonna go in with my Hide concealer, and mine's in the shade Almond. This is probably like the best matched concealer for me right now. I majorly need coverage everywhere. I'm gonna set with my normal powders. I'm gonna use my La Mercier Translucent setting powder under my eyes, and then on my T-zone as well. You can still see all the acne down here. So this definitely, truly is a tinted moisturizer. And then I'll go in with my powder here. And actually I'm gonna use my puff because I want a lot more coverage. Oh, this one might be too light for me. Let's go in with the shade 220. Let's see if this one, oh yeah, this matches me a lot better. Awesome! Now with the powder and everything, I'm happy, way happier with how this is looking. Let's dive into eyebrows. I've been testing out this Revolution Soap Brow Kit here. So it's literally a bar of soap, and then what I do is I take setting spray, I wet the spoolie. Oh, that totally just sprayed all over my straw. But this stuff really like look, like your brows are not going anywhere. And then I'm gonna take the SheGlam eyebrow pencil, and I'm gonna use the felt tip side to kind of draw in anywhere that I feel like I need more hairs. Well, look at them spiky brows. Oh yeah, these are spiky. They're not going anywhere. I might take my eyebrow spoolie and just kind of like brush through these a little bit. I'm gonna go back into the eyeshadow palette here. What color should I put on my lower lash line? It says both of these aren't for the immediate eye area. Going with this dark purple, even though it's like not meant for your eyeballs. I love the Essence Curl and Volume Mascara for my lower lashes. Let's move on to face products. I have the Wet n Wild My Cherry Blush Duo. This smells just like cherry, and I thought I would use the Revolution Contour and Highlight palette as well. Let's go in with, I don't know, the shade maybe? And then I'll go in with this purpley shade for my blush. Oh, that's pretty good. But it matches the eyeshadow like perfectly. Take my powder brush and just like blend that out a little bit. And then I'll take, I think, this gold highlight. Oh yes, look at that. I'll use my Kaleidos lip colors. I haven't used all of them yet. I really wish though with this packaging, like you can't tell what color is what. So like sometimes I have to like open them all up to see what color. Let's go in with the shade Sienna, and the lip formula, this lip formula is really interesting. Oh, I'm liking how all of this turned out. This highlight is insane. Let's go in with the Dry Cosmetics Slay All Day. And there is the completed makeup look. What do you think? Oh, what's wrong, Leo? I need to fix this hair situation. Hello. I've had the foundation on for 5 hours at this point, and my mascara on this side is like majorly smudging, but this looks so oily. Oh, it's so oily. There, do you see how oily it is now? What is it? Kung Fu tea? Where? This is looking so oily.